The basic premise of The Fat Thief is a carbohydrate smart management strategy of about 100 to 150 grams a day, or less, within a 6 to 8 hour window of 2 meals separated by 5 hours. This allows a 16 to 18 hour primary fast with a 5-hour secondary fast. Since the insulin levels in your blood subside towards baseline after 3 hours of eating, there is some benefit to not snacking between those 2 meals a day, lunch and dinner. Some people prefer a more prolonged fast and eating just once a day. I've not done that routinely, but sometimes, I just get busy and it happens. This fasting strategy, it's not a religion, like I say in the book. You're not trying to prove anything to anybody. You're not going to go to hell if you eat sugar, other than fat hell if you eat too much of it. This is a functional fast with the goal of keeping your insulin levels as low as possible for as long as possible, without suffering unduly. This means that you can eat anything that does not raise your insulin levels. Well, unfortunately, that's not a lot. It's mainly fat. That's why creamer or a powdered coconut oil in coffee in the morning is not a spoiler. And in fact, the fat is satiating and will make the morning fast until lunch that much easier. But this is about sweet things. I love sweet things. There's nothing that is too sweet or too rich for my taste, nor too much. I've never run into a dessert that I couldn't finish. The bad thing about all those things that are to die for is that if you eat them all the time, you will actually eventually die. Now, there's going to come those times like Thanksgiving or Christmas or a birthday where you come face to face with a rum cake, a birthday cake, or suddenly somebody sets in front of you a 5-layered carrot cake with an inch layer of cream cheese frosting on the inside and all around so thick that the whole thing weighs like 2 pounds. Now, if those times really only come, less than 10 times a year, just a handful, then knock yourself out. Eat away, get disgusting, eat till you explode. But I know you wouldn't do that because that would be pathological. However, eating a piece and then having another, maybe even a sliver of a third, that's no big deal. You're not gonna burn. You just stop and the next day is much like any other, and the 4 pounds of water weight that you gain overnight will disappear in 2 days' time. Unless, of course, you repeat that. Okay, that covers regular desserts. That definitely should not be regular. If you need something more regular, like 2 or 3 times a week, or even 4 or 5, don't eat a regular dessert. Instead, think of these things. A sweet fruit like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, grapes, cherries. That's pretty natural, and most likely, you won't violate your 100 to 150 gram limit. One thing I'll have often are dates. I'll have 3 to 5 dates and I'll stuff them with walnuts. 5 dates have about 30 grams of net carbs. And walnuts are a good source of fat. You probably need less than 100 calories to stuff the little cavities in the dates after you remove the pit. A quick and easy dessert is instant sugar-free pudding. 2 cups of milk is very reasonable. And if you beat it like you mean it with a hand mixer, electric hand beater, it will be twice as big as if you did it. Now, it's only air, but the increase in volume stretches out the enjoyment of it. If you're feeling sexy, throw in some crushed walnuts or berries to take it up a notch. Cottage cheese with peaches, or Greek yogurt with non-sugar sweetener if you need it, or blueberries or raspberries, that sort of thing. Quick and easy. I'll do those things frequently. Lastly, research a keto-friendly dessert like a dark chocolate flourless cake or something made with almond flour. Now, it's not going to taste like a regular dessert, but it certainly will scratch that itch. And that's it. Super easy. Don't go crazy trying to restrict yourself from things sweet and enjoyable if those things are occasionally important to you. Just be sensible. I'll post some ideas and links on fatthief.com. And don't forget rule number 4, read my book. All this will be much more meaningful because you will know why. Think of it as gospel, the word of Sean. Praise be. Thank you very much.